Hello, this is Eunjoo Kim from Ulti University. My presentation topic is the influence of digital native media utilization and network homogeneity on creative expressive ability in an open innovation paradigm. My presentation is as follows. One introduction to research problem, three literature review, four methodology, five research, six conclusion and discussion, seven reference. With the advent of a new generation called the digital age, the study conducted digital content production classes with educational activities that suit the interest of the digital native generation and analyzed whether there are differences in creative expressions before and after participating in education. We also analyzed the media utilization network homogeneity among the characteristics of digital native affect the ability of creative expression. As a future talent, digital native use digital devices not only in life but also in educational field in expanding technology and knowledge field of education market where the use of digital devices is rapidly expanding. Student motivation for learning and class participation rate should be promoted. Also, the direction of smart education should be presented from the perspective of a digital native, which is familiar with the digital devices. In particular, it is necessary to look for new education methods follow. First, the perspective of digital natives. Second, checking the impact of network homogeneity of digital native living in the era of open innovation in SNS environment on creative expression ability. In addition, in the open innovation paradigm, the use of media is becoming more diverse with the rise of media devices. Media utilization is a major variable in creative expression skill in the internet educational environment. In particular, the contents of the one-man UCC era through YouTube are not just read, unlike those produced through mass media in the past. The produced content is processed, edited, and reproduced by a second producer and exported to the outside world, thus having high of diffusion. The research issues for this proposal are as follows. First is there are differences in the creative expressive ability of digital native before and after digital contents development class. Second, what is the impact of digital native media utilization on creative expression? Third, what is the impact of digital native network homogeneity on creative expressive ability? These characteristics of digital native are shown below. First, it is possible to strategically distract attention from multiple targets and focus and process them. proficient in multitasking or parallel processing. Second, foster immediate interaction and rapid response through the network. Third, actively reveal oneself through various networks, make argument, and pursue on voice through consensus. This characteristic can be called network homogeneity. Based on this, it is necessary to review media utilization and network homogeneity among the characteristics of digital native and to find educational methods for digital native that conform to the open innovation paradigm. Among the characteristics of digital native UCC is highly relevant to actively revealing oneself through the network and seeking immediate interaction and quick response. Therefore, it should be actively considered introducing it as an appropriate teaching method for digital native people. In order to find teaching method for video usage production, it is necessary to understand the general video production process. The application of the teaching steps to the general process of UCC production is shown in Table 1. UCC has become a cultural phenomenon of cyberspace where people enjoy sharing popular content, as well as watching and evaluating videos produced by themselves on its website. Therefore, a class model is needed for the development of digital content to accommodate these social change and for learners to produce video UCC smoothly. Thus, the digital content development class model, such as UCC video production, are shown in Table 2. This study conducted of digital content development class for digital natives in the open innovation paradigm to analyze the difference in creative, expressive ability before and after education and analyze which of these characteristics affect creative expressive ability, whether media utilization or network homogeneity factors. The study was conducted on 320 students from the four-year university in Gyeonggi-do. The general characteristics of the study subject are shown in Table 3. The result tool in this study were first composed of questions about general characteristics and questions about media utilization, network homogeneity, and creative expressive ability. The question composition of the measuring tool is shown in Table 4. The data analysis method for this study was using the IBM SPSS Statistic 20 program. First frequency analysis was performed to examine the average and standard deviation of the demographic and sociological factor and measurement variable of the surveyed persons. And the Kronberger first coefficient value was calculated to ensure the reliability of the measurement tool. Second, a fidelity test was conducted to see if there were any difference in the creative expressive ability of digital native before and after the digital contents development class. Besides, stepwise multiple regression analysis was conducted to identify the influence of media utilization and network homogeneity that affected creative expression capabilities. The result of comparing the freer and first creative expressive ability of the fidelity test are shown in Table 5. All of the sub-factors of creative expressive ability showed that the first average value improved from the pre-average value, and that the statistical significance of the difference between the pre-average value and the first average value was statistically significant at both the significant level 0.001. Therefore, we could confirm that the UCC digital content development class is effective education for improving the creative expressive ability of university student digital natives. The result of stepwise multiple regression analysis of media utilization for creative expressive ability are shown in Table 6. Although these results are independent variables that affect the ability of creative expression in the subfactor of media utilization, it is important to be careful to generalize the result of the study since 16% can be predicted. Also, the result of the statistical significance analysis and contribution of individual independent variables to the use of media for creative expressive ability are shown in Table 7. As a result of testing the contribution and statistical significance of the dependent variable of individual independent variables, the independent variables that significantly affect their creative expressive ability at the significant level of 0.05 are instantly communicability, and according to the standardized coefficient representing the relative contribution of the independent variables. The ability to expressive creatively is influenced in the order of instantly and communicability. Regression result of network homogeneity with respect to creative expressive ability are shown in Table 8. However, since the result in Table 8 can be predicted by 12%, it is important to be careful to generalize the result of the study. Also, the contribution of individual independent variables to network homogeneity to creative expressive ability and the statistical significance analysis result are shown in Table 9. As a result of testing the contribution and statistical significance of the independent variables of individual independent variables, the independent variables that significantly affect the creative, expressive ability at the significant level of 0.05 are SNS utilization strength, social homogeneity, and according to the standardization coefficient which show the relative contribution of the independent variables, the SNS utilization strengths and social homogeneity are influencing the creative expressive ability in the order of the network utilization strengths and social homogeneity. In conclusion, the digital native student of college student improves their creative expressive ability through the UCC digital content development class, and in particular, it can be seen that the degree of network use and social homogeneity among the media utilization of digital natives influence on the creative expressive ability. Therefore, it is expected that the digital content development class model proposed in this study will reflect the needs of the current generation and will be pre-utilization for future change with the class model that meet the curriculum for digital nativization. Also, through research results that creative expressive ability is promoted when using digital native media, technical and educational approach to media utilization should be taken to enhance instantly and communication rather than immersion and expressiveness. Reference. Thank you for your attention to the end.